Shall we start? ठीक है, this much loud is okay. This much loud is okay because when I will teach, it will become louder automatically. When I will start teaching, it will become louder automatically. This is the lowest voice possible. Below this, it will not go. Okay. चलिए भाई. So electrochemistry is divided into three parts, which very well most of the people know because from this topic onwards, I was common in the boys and girls campus. So nearly the same theory has been delivered in both the batches. ठीक है भाई. So electrochemistry is divided into three parts. One is galvanic cell. Galvanic cell. Second, electrolytic cell, where Faraday's law will also come here. Here the Faraday's law will also come. Third is conductance or conductivity cell. Conductivity cell. At the last one, a small topic is there, that is batteries, cells, and corrosion. Batteries, cells, and corrosion, which is mostly your job. Battery and corrosion is very small topic, and I remember for MPL I have not taught. I remember that. Conductivity cell and batteries and corrosion. This battery and corrosion will be majorly your job. I will touch this topic, but justification will happen only once you will read the NCERT properly. Those who have read this chapter, they understand very well that it is highly student-centric chapter because you will have to remember a certain amount of things, which are important for NEET, that I will cover. Obviously, there is no doubt in that. Now, starting with the galvanic cell. Galvanic cell. So when you have, for example, here, one we have taken zinc sulfate, ZnSO4 aqueous, and here you are dipping zinc rod. On the other side, you have taken copper sulfate aqueous, let us say, and you are dipping copper rod. Copper rod, this is zinc rod. So zinc dipped in zinc sulfate, copper dipped in copper sulfate, connected to, let's say, a voltmeter, or connected to a bulb, we can write. Connected to a bulb. Connected to a bulb. And the bulb might be glowing. But will the bulb glow in this situation? Yes or no? Will the bulb glow in this situation? Yes or no? Or something is missing? The answer is no. The circuit is not completed. The circuit is not completed because we need one more very important thing in this life. And that very important thing is salt bridge. If the salt bridge is not there, circuit is not completed. This is called salt bridge here. This thing is a salt bridge here. Now the circuit will be completed. So three things are required for completing the circuit. Number one, you require this thing that is called anode. This is anode. This is called anode. Anode. This is called cathode. C, cathode. And you require a salt bridge. Three people are there which you have to read in the galvanic cell. The topic going on is galvanic cell. It is also called as electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell or galvanic cell. The example I have taken, this example is Daniell cell. So understand, Daniell cell means when the anode is zinc and cathode is copper, then we call it Daniell cell. Daniell cell is an example of galvanic or electrochemical cell. Understood? Now, what happens at anode? At anode, oxidation happens. At cathode, reduction happens. Anode oxidation will happen, at cathode reduction will happen. Assuming that everyone know what is oxidation reduction meaning, but still one line I will say, and I will not repeat that again throughout the lecture. Whenever the oxidation state increase, oxidation state decrease, reduction. Clear? So now you have to make the oxidation reaction here between zinc and ZnSO4. So zinc and Zn2+. If I write zinc and Zn2+, so I can see here zinc is 0, Zn2+ is +2. If I want oxidation, I will go in this direction. If I want oxidation, I will go from 0 to +2 towards the increase in the oxidation state, releasing 2 electrons. This is my anode reaction because at anode we have oxidation. At anode we have oxidation. Similarly, in the cathode side, you will have a reduction. you will have reduction. Now again, who are the ions and element present? We have copper and copper 2 plus. If I write copper gives you copper 2 plus, it is not good. If I write copper give you copper 2 plus, it is not good because we are going from 0 to +2, which is oxidation. I want here reduction. Listen carefully, Bhumika, focus. We want 0 to +2, that is we want +2 to 0, which is reduction, bhai. We don't want 0 to +2, bhai. So what we get? We get copper 2 plus 2 electron gives you copper. Here you have to be very smart because same couple, same copper and copper 2 plus can be written as oxidation also, reduction also. If you carefully analyze, if I write copper 2 plus, this will be oxidation. If I write copper 2 plus to copper, this will be reduction. So the same thing can be a cathode as well as anode. And when they change into cathode, reduction reaction will be written, some other reaction will be written. When they change to anode, some other reaction will be written. So you need to be smart enough to understand you cannot randomly write any reaction. You have to think and write. What I want. At cathode, I want reduction. So I will make sure reduction reaction is there. At anode, I want oxidation. So you have to make sure oxidation reaction is there. Then this is anode and cathode reaction. Now what will happen? Anode release electron. Check. Anode is releasing electron. That electron will travel all the way up to cathode. And cathode will eat that electron. Check. Anode will release electron. Cathode will eat electron. So they are made for each other. One person is releasing the electron, other is taking the electron. So if I say electron flow, so electron flow is happening from anode to cathode. Electron flow is happening from anode to cathode, but obvious physics you have done that current flow will be from cathode to anode. Current flow will be in the opposite direction, cathode to anode. I think up to here it is very easy for those who are listening, even for the first time. Next, what's the role of the salt bridge here? Check. If the electron is going here, again and again, what is actually happening? Check. In this solution, zinc is giving electron and becoming Zn2 plus. Ions will always come in the solution. Ions will always come in the solution. Ions are always in the solution. So from here also copper, from the solution, copper 2 plus is depositing as copper here. Try to understand carefully. Copper 2 plus here is taking electron and becoming copper. Listen, I will not repeat again and again. Copper 2 plus will take electron and become copper. Copper 2 plus will take electron, become copper, and more copper will deposit here. Because copper 2 plus from the solution, this rod is sucking the copper 2 plus from the solution in the form of copper. Getting? Here Zn is becoming Zn2 plus and going in the solution. Zn2 plus and going in the solution. So this thing will become thinner and thinner and thinner. This will become thinner and thinner and thinner. So slowly what will happen? This solution will become positive because of Zn2 plus coming here. And this solution will become negative because the positive bhai sahab is going there. This solution, because Zn2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus coming, become chala positive. From here 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus going, it will become chala negative because of the leftover sulfate ion. Understood? So to balance this electrical neutrality, salt bridge is used. So the use of salt bridge is number one, it completes the circuit. It will complete the circuit. Number one, circuit nahi, circuit. It's not circuit, huh? It's circuit. Circuit. Okay, bhai? Completes the circuit. Next, it will also neutralize or maintains electrical neutrality. Better line is maintains electrical neutrality. Maintains electrical neutrality. Number three, it reduces junction potential. Reduces junction potential. Junction potential. 2 and 3 points are nearly same. 2 and 3 points are nearly same. You don't have to worry about point number 3 if you are reading it for the first time. Just remember Too much time pass cannot happen. We are doing the topic which is relevant more in detail, and whatever is extra information, keep in your brain. If you're not able to digest, nahi sir, I want to understand, then this point is not for you. If you're not mature enough to handle the point, don't write in the notebook at the first place. Clear? Whether you know or not, it is simple statement type of question for which the question will come. So salt bridge, what is salt bridge containing? Salt bridge contains some electrolyte. Some electrolyte, who is that? KCl, most importantly, or KNO3, second best. KCl is the best one. Why KCl is the best one? Because mobility of K plus equal to Cl minus. The speed of movement of K plus and the speed of movement of Cl minus is same. So we use the electrolyte KCl. In agar-agar gel, the same agar-agar gel that you use in biology also, same agar-agar gel is used here as well. So sir, what happens? Nothing. For example, KCl is here in the salt bridge, you have KCl. So wherever positive dominate, Cl minus will run and satisfy him. Wherever negative dominates, K plus will run and satisfy him. As simple as that. To balance the plus and minus, I am using another electrolyte. So wherever positive dominate, there my negative will run. Wherever negative dominate, there my positive will run, because they both will run equally. So they both will satisfy the positive negative at the same time. So no Sarvanasham, no Satyanash will happen. Clear? Clear. That's your choice. If you want to write the notes, you don't want to write the notes, I will explain. You get it. Great. Do the questions. You can take the screenshots at least. If you require, you can make the notes in the evening if you think you are forgetting. Done? Okay, next slide. I will change the background color. This one clear? This one clear? Any doubt in this question, in this first slide? Any doubt in this first slide? Anything which I have not said, I will not discuss, Ganesh. What I have not said, I will not discuss at all. When the time will come, I will explain. Otherwise, nothing. Whatever on the board, is there any doubt in that? Okay. No, we are not going anywhere in the back. First slide is empty. First slide is empty. First slide is completely empty. Please focus on the ongoing slide. This okay? Or this? White okay? Okay, done. Any other information you want for enhancing your knowledge, you are free to message me on WhatsApp. No time pass in the Zoom meeting right now. Okay? Electrochemistry is a heavy topic, and I don't want the deviations to occur because of some people who have no idea what the topic is. If you don't know about the topic, you have no right to ask any doubt about the topic until you have understood each and everything. Clear? Probably in the next slide itself, your doubts will get sorted out. If they are not sorted out, they are not relevant for NEET exam. That you can sort out after NEET also, your marks will come. You will become a doctor also, plus your doubts will also get sorted out. My number will not change, don't worry. After NEET, I'm not going to change my number just because you will ask me the doubt. Done? I have no problem. Going ahead. Now, Nernst equation we have to apply here. Nernst equation. Spelling is wrong, one N is missing, but space is not there, so handle the spelling like this. Okay? One N is missing here. Nernst equation. Nernst equation. Now, Nernst equation, what is that? Check. Nernst equation is E cell is equals to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N log Q. This thing is 2.303 RT by NF. But when you put the value of R as 8.314, temperature 298 Kelvin. It's an important thing because the whole chapter is based upon the standard temperature of 298 Kelvin. Standard ambient temperature, 298 Kelvin. Value of N we don't know, and F is Faraday, that is 96500 Coulomb. That is charge on 1 mole of electron. Charge on 6 into 10 to the power 23 electron is called 96500 coulombs. That is 1 Faraday. Here, what is N here? N is the number of electron transferred. N is the number of electron transferred. If you go back in the slide, you'll be able to see that 2 electrons got transferred here. He sent 2 electron, he caught 2 electron. He sent 2, he caught 2. So total transfer of electron was 2. In this way, the transfer of electron will come in the denominator here. Next, E naught cell. E naught cell is E right minus E left. Whenever I will write the cell notation, right side person is cathode, left side person is anode, so cathode minus anode. Now right minus left I am writing today not in the main track sheet, because main track sheet you have understood the main concept that you have to apply, that is cathode minus anode. There I talked about a lot of things, cathode minus anode also. If you take SRP, if you take SOP, what will happen? If you take one SRP, one SOP, what will happen? That is all detail for your development of the brain. Now what will come in the exam is this: cathode minus anode or right minus left. Why you are so confident, sir? Open and read NCERT, you will understand. Clear? In fact, previous year JEE main question is also there. They asked very simply right minus left. So this oxidation potential, what I told you, OP minus RP, RP minus OP, OP RP, what will happen? All those things are not important for us. MPL, whatever is important, I'm telling you. I wouldn't have told you that at the first place. That is why the MPL batch was there. Whatever I'm teaching you right now, that is what I would have taught in the MPL batch, because that is the reason of having the MPL batch. To be very specific and not teach anything beyond the NCERT at all. At all. So keep focusing here. Okay? You don't have to type anything. I know what I have taught in which batch. So right minus left, cathode minus anode. Now, what is this? This is SRP of cathode minus SRP of anode. SRP is called standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential. And SRP of anode is also standard reduction potential of anode. Now try to understand. For example, I give you E naught of copper 2 plus slash copper is 0.34 volt, which you have seen in the D and F block chapter also. E naught Zn slash Zn2 plus is 0.77 volt. 0.77 volt. Check now. E naught copper 2 plus slash copper 0.34 volt. E naught Zn slash Zn2 plus is 0.77 volt. You have to find the E naught cell. Firstly, try to understand what this naught means. This naught means standard. This naught means standard. And standard means 1 molar concentration, if concentration is there, 1 bar pressure, if pressure is there, and 298 Kelvin of temperature. If any ion is there whose concentration is given, that should be 1 molar. Any gas is there whose pressure is given. For gas, we take pressure. We don't take molarity in this chapter. For gas, we take pressure. Pressure 1 bar, concentration 1 molar, and temperature to bhaiya always 298 Kelvin we have to take. Now, naught means standard. So E naught cell will be E naught cathode minus E naught anode. Try to understand. It is reduction potential. Reduction potential. Reduction potential is when the reaction given is reduction. Reduction potential is when the reaction given is reduction. Now check carefully. Copper 2 plus and copper, if you go from copper 2 plus to copper, this is reaction only. When you go from copper 2 plus to copper, this is reduction. So this is SRP. I am very happy because they have given us SRP, which is not very normal in the NEET examination because they try to confuse us. But NEET being NEET can give you something like this also. If you check carefully, is this reduction or oxidation? From Zn to Zn2 plus, is this reduction or oxidation? So your feeling should say, sir, from 0 to plus 1, this is oxidation. So this is not SRP. I can call it SOP. Oxidation potential, standard oxidation potential. Sir, how are you saying standard? Because this O on the top, is for standard only, the symbol for standard. Here standard with standard doesn't matter. Main thing is reduction ikada, oxidation akada. So oxidation potential, reduction potential. But our formula is SRP of cathode minus anode. SRP of cathode minus anode. SRP of right minus left. SRP of cathode minus anode. So one thing is for sure कि sir SRP of Zn to Zn2 plus is not given. No problem. SRP of Zn2 plus slash Zn will be minus times of SOP, that is minus 0.77 volt. SRP is the opposite of SOP. SRP is the opposite of SOP. SOP is the opposite of SRP. If SOP was 0.77, SRP will be minus 0.77. So this thing you have to be a little careful of. They will not give you SRP directly. They are not your parents or your relatives. Relatives can give. They are not your parents or your teachers or your friends who will think that this girl should become a doctor today itself. That is not their job. Their job is not to select 50,000 people. Their job is to reject 15,50,000 people. Are you getting? So if they give direct question, then everyone will get selected. Na? So 1-2 variations, small, they can do in the NEET exam. Clear? So be careful with that. Always remember your parents and your friends and your teachers are not setting up the paper. Think your relatives are setting up. Clear? That competitive relative everyone has. Imagine that person is setting up the paper. So what they will try to do, same thing you have to be careful for. Next, going ahead, SRP Zn2 plus less Zn is equal to minus SOP is equal to minus 0.77 volt. Now what they will give in the exam, they will give you Zn slash Zn2 plus salt bridge copper 2 plus slash copper. Here, this is called cell notation. This is called cell notation. For cell notation, remember ABC. ABC means anode, bridge, salt bridge, cathode. ABC, anode, bridge, cathode. And always on the left side, you have lone. Always on the left side, you have oxidation. Oxidation happens at anode and the charge on anode is negative. So lone, left oxidation anode negative. Left oxidation anode negative. So when I say right minus left, so right side cathode, left side anode, so right minus left. This will be given to you in the question. Plus I will teach you also how to write. So bhaiya, cathode minus anode, that means copper minus zinc. Copper minus zinc. So you will get E naught cell equal to E naught right minus E naught left. That is cathode minus anode. So right side cathode is given as copper. So 0.34 minus left side we have zinc. Zinc is here SRP value minus 0.77. So minus 0.77. So 1.1 volt will come. This is your E naught. This is your E naught. 1.1 volt will come. This is your E naught value. Check. In this slide, where are you confused? Check fatafat. Yes, Kranti, correct. Both are same questions. Here any doubt? Where is the doubt? Because randomly if you are saying to repeat the whole slide, no, time pass nahi. Where is the doubt? If you listened, whole slide is the doubt, that means you are not listening properly. Equation writing, where is the equation? फिर वही time pass question. ठीक है, I assume there is no doubt. Lone is a shortcut. It's a trick to remember left oxidation anode negative. On the left side, oxidation happens. On the left side, anode is there and anode is having a negative charge. And anode is having a negative charge. Anode has a negative charge. Cathode has a positive charge. This rod will be negative. This rod will be positive. The whole thing, how to mug up is by lone. It's a shortcut. It's a mnemonic. It's a mnemonic or shortcut I can write. It's a shortcut or mnemonic to remember. That's it. Clear? So don't treat mugging like concept like mugging. Done? Goshalite, whatever your name is, let me decide how I have to go. Okay, you have a problem, you can close the lecture. I have no problem. But you will not tell me how I have to go in my lecture. That is my job. You do your job, complete your assignment in time. That will be better for us. Chaliye, going ahead. Check now. till now we have seen this Daniell cell with 1.1 volt voltage. Now what will happen? What will happen? Check. This is how the galvanic cell will be constructed. In this galvanic cell, you connect external battery also. Let us say one cell is this. This also is a cell, and this is connected to another cell from outside. So simple funda is there. If outside cell voltage is more than 1.1 volt, what will happen? Think about it. If I am the external cell and I am giving voltage more than you can generate, so you will not give the voltage. I will give the voltage to you. Clear? You generate more voltage, I will take the voltage from you. So simple funda is there when two cells are connected, just like your power bank. Because your power bank will generate more voltage, that is why your mobile is getting charged. But because your socket of 220, 240 volt is generating even more voltage, that's why the power bank gets charged because of that. Are you getting? So these cells are flexible. These cells are flexible. Flexible means if external voltage is less, electron flows from anode to cathode happily. Clear? No problem. Electricity will be given to the external circuit. But if the external voltage is more than the internal voltage, if external is more than internal voltage, then the electricity come inside the cell and not outside. Am I clear? Done? Okay. So on this question can come in the examination on this thing. This diagram comes, don't be afraid. This diagram has nothing to do with your answer. You will get the answer without diagram also like this. So what we have learned? We learned that if external voltage is more than internal voltage, so what will happen? What will happen? Cell will get charged. Okay, internal voltage means I can write here cell voltage, cell, E cell. If external is more than E cell, cell will get charged, and this is called electrolysis. This is called electrolysis. And if external voltage is less than E cell, if external voltage is less than E cell, so cell is acting as a normal galvanic cell. Just like what we have read right now. The cell will act like a normal galvanic cell, just the way we have seen right now. Now, let us check one more thing. Let's check one more thing, how to apply the Nernst equation. Again, I will write this: zinc, Zn2 plus, salt bridge, copper 2 plus / copper. For writing the cell notation, few things you have to keep in mind. Number one, ions near salt bridge has to come. Ions have to come near the salt bridge, and solid has to come in corner. Solids have to come in corners. This is salt bridge. This single line is to differentiate between the phase, or we should say state. For simply understanding the scenario, state different. State different means not Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, bhai. It is liquid, solid, gas. I am talking about the state. So one of them is solid, the other one is ion. To differentiate them, one single line I have placed. This is cell notation rule. Cell notation rule. More than this time, cell notation does not deserve in the revision time. So if you have a problem, revise the notes properly, clarify the doubts on the cell notation. Coming to the point from where the question will come. Again, anode reaction. Anode reaction is Zn giving you Zn2 plus 2 electron. Slide number 2. Slide number 2, we have written this thing. Cathode reaction, cathode will be copper 2 plus 2 electron gives you copper. All this has been explained already today, and you all accepted in the second slide. No single doubt came. Clear? Third slide onwards, you started asking, sir, what will happen if that will happen, this will happen, that will happen, time pass you started having. Second slide to no time pass was also there. So I assume that anode reaction, oxidation, cathode reaction, reduction, this much you will be able to write. Now what you will do, now you will balance electron. Sir, but electron is already balanced. No problem. Let's make them imbalance. Let's make them imbalanced. Let's change the example and make them imbalanced. So Ag plus gives you Ag. Ag plus / Ag. Not gives you. Ag plus / Ag. So here cathode reaction will become reduction. Reduction means Ag plus electron gives you Ag. Chalega? Done. अरे यार check. Zn give you Zn2 plus, Hansi clear? Salt bridge hai yaar wo. Please listen carefully yaar. Zn give you Zn2 plus, Ag plus gives you Ag. Now listen carefully. When you see the electrons, they are not balanced, and electron balancing has to be done for any balanced chemical reaction. So multiply this thing by 2. Multiply this thing by 2. Clear? One second. ठीक है. This is totally correct. ठीक है. Going ahead. Zn2 plus 2 electron. Ag plus electron gives you Ag. I just now close the chat box because time pass chat started coming in. ठीक है. So if anyone is serious candidate and trying to learn something, don't type anything. Because if you will not listen, you will never be able to learn. If you know more than me, please type. Please type. Then I will learn from you. Because in this small amount of time, either I can teach you or you can teach me. So it will be better that one way it has to go. So please no time pass. Clear? Otherwise, some topic I will give you to read by yourself. Then again, Satyanash, you will do in that topic. So please focus in the class. Ag plus electron gives you Ag, multiply by 2, electron will be balanced now. So check what will come. Add them. Add anode and cathode. So zinc plus 2 times of Ag plus. Zinc plus 2 times of Ag plus gives you Zn2 plus 2 Ag, and 2 electron got cancelled out. Try to understand. 2 times of Ag plus 2 times of Ag came, Zn2 plus Zn came. This is called your overall cell reaction. Overall cell reaction. And if you try to recall chemical equilibrium Q, reaction quotient was product upon reactant power stoichiometry. So product upon reactant power stoichiometry I will write in this way: Zn2 plus product Zn2 plus into Ag square upon Ag plus square, because stoichiometry power, into Zn. Product upon reactant power stoichiometry. But for pure solids, activity is taken as 1. For pure solid and pure liquid also, activity is taken as 1, or concentration is taken as 1. You can think like that. Those who don't know what activity means, concentration is taken as 1. So this is the value of Q for you. Done. Apply Nernst equation. Nernst equation will be E cell equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by n log Q. So put the value E naught cell you already know how to find. E naught cell you already have done the example how to find. Minus 0.059 by n. How many electron transferred? Sir, cathode took 1 electron, anode gave 2 electron. They were not balanced. But after balancing, 2 electron given, 2 electron taken. So overall electron transferred 2. Check how many electron got cancelled. 2 electron got cancelled. So n equal to 2 here. Log Q will be Zn2 plus upon Ag plus square. How, sir? Product power stoichiometry upon reactant power stoichiometry. This simple funda is Q. Now some basic mathematical question I am going to show you on the board once you have taken the screenshot of this. Taken? Same thing I will write again here now. E cell equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by 2 log of Zn2 plus by Ag plus square. This was the last line we have written. Now, which kind of question they will ask in the exam? Think, if case number 1, if Zn2 plus concentration increase, effect on the EMF. Let's call it EMF, or let's call it cell potential also we can call. We can also call it cell potential. We can also call it EMF. Anyway, they will ask you. So here you will say in this manner: Zn2 plus concentration increase. Check here. This and numerator are inverse. Sir, but they are appearing to be direct. No, they are not direct. They are inverse. How inverse? Because it is not numerator, bhai. Here is a negative sign. If I take negative sign inside the log, If I take negative sign inside the log, I will get reciprocal. So what appears to be on the same side is inversely proportional, and what appears to be on the opposite side is directly proportional. Done? Done. So what will happen? Sir, if Zn2 plus increase, you are saying inverse, that means E cell will decrease. EMF will decrease. Similarly, if Ag plus concentration increase, E cell will increase. Check. What I'm trying to say is very simple, bhai. What appears to be direct is inverse here. What appears to be inverse is directly proportional to each other here. Am I clear? Am I clear? Done. Done. This kind of model they can ask you. I am telling you now NCERT exemplar question, very important. For example, I say reduction potential. Reduction potential. I will use reduction potential. I will use the symbol RP now. RP. Reduction potential. Oxidation potential OP. Don't ask me again and again what RP and OP means. I'm not going to tell again. Okay, bhai? Reduction potential RP of magnesium 2 plus. For this, bhai sahab, we have to write reduction potential. If you need reduction potential Nernst equation, you need reduction reaction at the first place. Because without reaction quotient cannot come. Without product and reactant, you cannot write Q. And without Q, you cannot write Nernst equation. So I need the reaction first. Whose reaction? Sir, Mg2 plus reaction. So Mg2 plus takes 2 electron, becomes Mg. This is reduction. This is reduction. Mg2 plus 2 electrons gives you Mg. Now I will write ERP. ERP means reduction potential. ERP is equals to E naught RP. E naught RP. Because previously cell, up to here cell was there, anode was there, cathode was there, oxidation was there, reduction was there, both were there. I was writing symbol cell. Now only reduction we are finding, only reduction. So I'm writing the symbol RP. RP equal to E naught RP. This can also be written as SRP. Standard reduction potential, SRP, same symbol. Minus 0.059 by N. How many electron transferred? Sir, 2 electron transferred. Log. Product is a solid metal. Product is a solid metal. So activity taken as 1 divided by Mg2 plus concentration. Divided by Mg2 plus concentration. Now, if I ask you what will happen if concentration of Mg2 plus will decrease, effect on its reduction potential. Can you tell? If Mg2 plus concentration decreases, effect on the reduction potential, can you tell? Yes, sir. They appear to be inverse, but you have said whatever appears to be inverse in this chapter is directly proportional. So that means in the Nernst equation, if Mg2 plus concentration decrease, reduction potential is going to increase. Understood? Understood? Clear? Sir, how much times? How much times? See the shortcut. See the shortcut, bhai. See the shortcut how much times? If Mg2 plus concentration is decreased by 10 times. So let's say 100 times, what will happen? Decrease by 100 times, what will happen? Mg2 plus decrease by 100 times, what will happen? Check here. Check here. I will write it in a more proper way. I will write it like this. Ki SRP minus 0.059 is approximately 0.06. 0.06 by 2, 0.03 log of 1 by Mg2 plus. Easy? Easy? Easy na? What they are saying, decreasing by 100 times. Decreasing by 100 times. I know answer is increase. I know answer is increase because they are inversely proportional. I know the answer is increase. But increase by how much times? Increase by how much times? Very simple procedure. Very simple procedure. Take this number here. Sir, 0.03? Yes. Multiply by log of whatever the times you have increased or decreased. 10 times log 10, 100 times log 100, 1000 times log 1000, 2 times log 2, 4 times log 4, you will multiply with this number, you will get your answer. Any problem? Any problem? Sorry, directly proportional. Directly proportional. Directly proportional. Directly proportional. Mg2 plus and ERP directly proportional. Anyway, understood the mathematical part also? Mg2 plus decrease, ERP will also decrease because they appear to be inverse, but they are directly proportional. I am telling you how much times decrease, how to find. Very simple. Take this number. What is before the log, and in the log, write whatever times they have done. 100 times decrease, 100 times increase, 1000 time decrease, 1000 time increase, doesn't matter. Write their log 1000, log 100, etc., whatever they have given. Understood the idea? Answer will be in volts. Done. But a transferred electron not same. That's why I'm not giving you 0.03 shortcut na. I have told you from here na bhai. Divided by 3, you don't know how to divide 0.06 by 3. Are you sure? That is the doubt you are trying to ask me. I'm asking you to always multiply with 0.03, or I'm asking you to multiply with this number. This number means anything that comes here. Anything that comes here before the log, that number multiply by a log of whatever the times you have done the concentration of. And increase, decrease, don't decide mathematically. You are BPC people, don't try to show your talent in mathematics. Don't be overconfident. You might be good in mathematics, but you will get confused in the exam because 2 years you have not practiced as much mathematics as the MPC people have practiced. So what you will do, you will use this trick for increase, decrease. And you will use simple mathematics of log. Increase 100, decrease 100, doesn't matter for us. ERP and denominator directly proportional to each other. ERP and numerator inversely proportional to each other. By that I will find increase or decrease. So firstly I taught you how to find increase, decrease. Then I came to how much. So do in the exact same method, bhai. Do in the exact same method. Otherwise mathematical things, you will more go into details, more and more wrong answers will come. Going to the next slide. There is another very important thing called She. She is very important. Sometimes we call it NHE also. That is standard hydrogen electrode. Standard hydrogen electrode. So what is the standard hydrogen electrode? Diagram I can show you in the NCERT. You can see yourself also. I'm not going to the diagram. I'm just telling you what is that. Simple funda is that you will take platinum for adsorption purpose. This is inert electrode. Inert electrode used in case of gas ion or ion electrode. Simple thing is there. If you don't have a metal rod, you need a metal rod here. If you don't have a metal rod, you need a metal rod. If you need a metal rod means, for example, I have hydrogen, I have H plus. Imagine. So neither hydrogen is a solid metal nor H plus is a solid metal. So bhaiya, for their adsorption purpose, to connect wire, for adsorption, for all this purpose, for conduction of electricity, for all this purpose, I need a metal rod. That metal rod is platinum or palladium or gold. That is the inert electrode. Less reactive metals. So let's say hydrogen you take 1 atm or 1 bar, H plus you take 1 molar. This is called standard 1 molar 1 bar. Remember I told you standard means 1 molar 1 bar. 1 bar 1 atm nearly same. 1 molar 1 bar. 1 molar or 1 bar, both of them should be 1 molar and 1 bar. And this is hydrogen electrode. Hydrogen electrode, when you take its SRP is taken equal to SOP is taken equal to 0. This is our reference electrode. Using this electrode, we find the value of the other electrodes. Using this electrode, we find the value of SRP and SOP of other electrodes. See a very simple example you will try to understand. For example, I write Zn/Zn2 plus 1 molar salt bridge, H plus 1 molar slash hydrogen 1 atm slash platinum. If I write something like this, what will happen? E cell will be equal to, let us say, given as 0.77 volt. This is given in the question. And I know this very well. This is equal to E right minus left. equal to E, right minus left. But on the right side, I have my world famous SHE. On the right side, I have SHE. So right side value will be 0. Assumed to be 0, taken as 0. That is what we have done. Minus left side value will be E naught of Zn2 plus slash Zn, which is given as 0.77 volt. So by this, I will get the value of E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn equal to minus 0.77 volt. Chamka. Using the hydrogen electrode, I can find the value of any other electrode SRP value or SOP value. Compulsory condition. Compulsory condition is that everyone should be 1 molar and everyone should be 1 ATM or 1 bar. If not, you cannot find SRP SOP. You cannot find SRP SOP. Taken the screenshot? Yes. Talking about the question that will come in the NEET exam. The question that will come in the NEET exam is the NCERT exemplar question number 1. Question is very obvious and very simple. Ki bhaiya, they are asking which cell will measure the standard electrode potential of copper. Any electrode potential is measured by using She. She will be used for measuring the electrode potential. But compulsory condition is that everyone 1 molar, everyone 1 bar. Yes, here check. Point 1, wrong. 2, wrong. 1, 1, 1. Awesome. Answer is third option. Clear? When you understand the question in the class in revision, bhai sahab, bouncers will go. You will think, sir, what you are teaching, I'm not able to understand. Reading for the first time, go slow. If I go slow, also I go fast, also this question you'll be able to handle if you're practicing the assignment. That's what people do wrong. So organic tough. Arre, do the assignment, na. You don't do the assignment thinking that organic is tough. It is becoming tougher and tougher for you. Do the assignment. See, many of you might not have understood this thing in detail, but marks came in the NEET exam, na. Whole Ramayana I will tell, but finally to conclusion you have to remember, na, that truth wins over always. Clear? Clear? Done? Understood the conclusion? Okay. In the last reaction, somebody asking, sir, in the last reaction, why A for apple, B for doubt still people have in the revision time? Sir, why it was anode? Why you have written this thing? Chacha, whether it is anode or cathode, my formula is SRP of anode, so SRP of cathode minus SRP of anode only. That is my formula. SRP of cathode minus SRP of anode is my formula. Even though you are anode, you are cathode. I don't care. My formula is not going to change because of your convenience, bhai. My formula is always going to remain what it was in the second slide. My formula will remain the same, which was written here. SRP of anode was written here. That time you were sleeping. When I started applying the logic, that time suddenly you are awake. So bhaiya, why it happens, how it happens is none of our business. It will happen, it will always happen like this. You want to agree to this or not? I'm not in a political party. I'm not in a political party. You are not my opposition. You will not be going to the parliament and doing the protest against me. This is science. Clear? Done? You can't change it. But sir, I want to understand after NEET. Surely, my number will be same only. 88750 87467. Right now, firstly, target number 1, become a doctor. Clear? After that also NCERT will not vanish. It's not Avenger going on. Ki after NEET exam get over, Thanos will snap the finger, half the NCERT books will get burnt. Some faculties will also go along with that and Captain America will be left only maybe. Nothing is going to happen like that, bhai. Clear? Done? We are not Iron Man. Understood? Clear? Kya bilkul ekdam. Focus upon NEET exam. You always forget you are here for the NEET exam. You think junior inter going on, I will learn everything today only, sir. Why you are not explaining, sir? Today only explain, na, sir. Who is writing NEET exam this year? We are writing after 5 years, sir. Acha, 5 year MBBS kya? We thought NEET exam preparation 5 years. Chaliye, going ahead. This is all about the finding of the Nernst equation, electropotential, etc., etc. Now electrochemical series. Now slowly we are entering towards the electrolysis part. Electrochemical series. Electrochemical series, I'm telling you in short, that is SEL. SEL means S block and aluminium. After that, after Sal, we have zinc, iron, tin, lead. These are moderately reactive metals. Moderately reactive. After that, you have hydrogen. After hydrogen, you have copper happa. Copper happa. Top of that, fluorine. Fluorine has the maximum SRP, and lithium, here, lithium has the minimum SRP value. Now try to understand how the SRP is going to decide the factors and how the SRP questions are going to come. Done by? Okay, Dr. Strange, you have seen all the possibilities. And in how many possibilities you are, someone is saying, I am Dr. Strange. In how many possibilities are you qualifying the NEET exam? I saw 1 billion possibilities. So in how many you are qualifying? No, how many of you are not qualifying? None. In all we are qualifying. In all 1 billion possibilities we are qualifying. Okay, bhai? Dr. Strange, so NEET 2021 easy or tough? Serena, if you will keep on asking this question, it is going to be very tough for you. Without reading, you go in any exam, it's going to be tough here. So please focus in the class and leave the remaining things on NTA. Let them decide. They will do their job, I will do my job. You also have to do your job now. You are doing their job, I will do your job, then who will do my job? Focus on the board. Focus on the board. All 15 lakhs will qualify, still 1 lakh will be left, beta. This time to 17 lakh will fill the paper. 17 lakh. That leftover 1 lakh of last year also will fill this year. Done. FE can be above lead also, below lead also. That is not the problem, because FE 3+ is also there, 2+ is also there. Done. That is not the concern right now. My concern is major idea about SRP versus SRP. So what will happen? Check. If SRP is more, I'm not telling the logic, I'm directly telling the point. Understand, bhai? If SRP is more, reduction potential is more. Reduction potential is more. We will have tendency to get reduced more. Tendency to get reduced more. Even if I don't want to tell the logic, logic automatically comes out. I thought I will not tell. It came. Chalo, no problem. SRP more, tendency to get reduced more. Tendency to get reduced more means oxidizing agent better, reducing agent chatta, and someone who has more tendency to get reduced is preferred cathode. Because reduction happens at cathode, na? So the person will be preferred at cathode. Anyone having more SRP will be preferred at cathode. Going to our third slide, where I have written this thing. Even if I don't give you cell notation, still you will get the correct answer. Why? SRP 0.34 volt, SRP minus 0.77 volt. Which SRP is more? Bhaiya, SRP are like your marks. 0.34 marks or minus 0.77. Which marks are more? Don't get confused with plus and minus. Which marks are more? Just like normal number. So sir, 0.34 is more. Minus 0.77, sir, negative marking happening, sir, not good. So 0.34 more, 0.34 is more. SRP, if I'm comparing, to more SRP, what I said, more SRP is preferred at cathode. More SRP is preferred at cathode. So even if I wouldn't have mentioned the cell notation, copper would be your cathode for sure. In other words, if this electrochemical series you know, you'll be able to answer that lower people in the series prefer anode, higher people in the series prefer cathode. Clear? More SRP, cathode. More SRP, oxidizing agent. So if I ask you Cr2O7 2- / Cr3+ value, I am giving you 1.36 volt. E0 MnO4- / Mn2+, I am giving you 1.51 volt under some condition. You have to tell me the best oxidizing agent is. Options are Cr2O7 2-, Mn2+, MnO4- or Cr3+. Who is the best oxidizing agent? Who is the best oxidizing agent out of these 3, 4? 1, 2, 3 or 4. Who is the best oxidizing agent? 1, 2, 3, 4. So try to understand the best oxidizing agent is MnO4-. Why? Sir, these values are SRP. Sir, how do you know? Bhaiya, simple is there. Chromium was in +6 oxidation state, +6 to +3 reduction. +6 to +3 reduction. +7 to +2 reduction. They both are reduction reactions here. Reduction reactions means SRP. SRP more. SRP more oxidizing agent better. SRP more oxidizing agent better. Sir, but in this oxidizing agent series, couple is there. MnO4 minus Mn2 plus both is there. Sir, I understand first and fourth are not the answer. I understand. But how can you differentiate between 2 and 3? Very simple. Are you able to understand why I gave this question? 2-in-1 question it is. Means long-term batches will understand very well. Outgoing also should understand this thing very carefully, that Mn2 plus MnO4 minus both are there. How would you check? Very simple. SRP more, oxidizing agent better, but there is a couple. In a couple, these are called redox couple. In a couple, more oxidation state is oxidizing agent, less oxidation state is reducing agent. As simple as that. As simple as that. ठीक है भाई? तो more oxidizing agent is +7 or +2? More oxidation state. Sir, +7 is more oxidation state. So this must be the candidate for oxidizing agent. So bhaiya, this is wrong because Mn2 plus is the reducing agent. Cr3 plus also reducing agent. Only 2 people are the oxidizing agent here. Out of that, better one they are asking MnO4 minus. Check. Check. Check whose SRP is more. The person whose SRP is more, whose reduction potential is more, that person is the better oxidizing agent. Clear? Now, in a couple, how to decide? One couple won. A couple won. Couple won the challenge. Very good. Couple won the challenge. If couple won the challenge, out of the couple, who is better? Who is the oxidizing agent actually? In a couple, the person with higher oxidation state is the oxidizing agent, lower oxidation state is the reducing agent. Done? Done? Is chromium also second oxidizing agent? Everything I have written on the board. He's the best oxidizing agent. He's the second best oxidizing agent. That's it. Done? Done? Chali, going ahead. Going ahead. For example, some kind of questions can come like this. Ki, understand one thing. Fluorine more than chlorine more than bromine more than iodine as the oxidizing agent. So bhaiya, bromine can react with I minus, bromine can react with F minus. Which reaction is feasible? Which reaction is feasible? Bromine can displace I minus from the compound or bromine can displace F minus from the compound. What is possible? So sir, second is not possible because bromine is less reactive and less reactive person cannot displace, less reactive can't displace more reactive from the compound. More reactive from the compound. In the same way, if I ask you about, for example, I give E0 value of M2 plus slash N is 0.44 volt. E0 value of N2 plus or N X2 plus slash X is minus 0.4 volt. So I want to know कि भैया X plus M2 plus gives you M plus X2 plus or M plus X2 plus gives you X plus M2 plus. Which one is the correct reaction? This time you don't know the element, so you have to use the SR. If you know the element, you know everything. If you don't know the element, then what to do? Simple funda, bhai. Simple funda. If SRP is more, then it is chadda metal. Chadda metal, less reactive metal. Less reactive metal, bad metal, less reactive metal, chadda metal. SRP more, chadda metal. Are they SRP? If they are not SRP, convert to SRP first. If they are not SRP, change the sign, convert to SRP. But it is also reduction. It is also reduction. So yes, sir, both are SRP values. I am happy, I am satisfied, both are SRP. Very good. Both are SRP. Which SRP is more? Sir, here, more SRP. Sir, more SRP. More SRP means chadda metal, sir. More SRP means chadda metal. More SRP means chadda metal. So, sir, M is chadda metal. X is manchi metal. Chadda cannot displace manchi. Chadda can't displace manchi. Bad cannot displace good. Understood the idea? Manchi can displace chadda. This is the Manchi metal. Manchi metal can displace chadda metal without any problem. Clear? Non-metal metal. One example each clear to us. SRP more at cathode. Correct. That also you can use. That logic also you can use. SRP more will be at cathode. So more SRP will get reduced. More SRP will get reduced. Less SRP will get oxidized. That logic also you can use. Because M 2 plus slash M has more SRP. It should get reduced. Getting reduced. Reaction okay. SRP more should get reduced. M2 plus 2M getting reduced. No problem at all. That will also work. No problem. Done bhai? ठीक है. Okay. चलिए, going ahead. Done. Radhika, more SRP can't displace less SRP. If you are saying it is complete garbage, maha garbage you are saying, because for non-metal the thing is different, for metal the thing is different. When metal reaction is there, more SRP means chadda metal. For non-metals, more SRP means Manchi metal. Why are, after explaining you are mugging up? Shame on you or me. Any one of us should be shameful about it. After explaining the whole story, you are still trying to mug up something which is wrong. Done by going ahead. Going ahead now. Now we are going into products of electrolysis. Products of electrolysis. For electrolysis, what do we use? For electrolysis, we use DC, direct current. We use direct current for electrolysis. Electrolysis happens of majorly 3 types, out of which 2 I am explaining to you. I am not explaining the mercury electrode electrolysis at this point of time. That is not relevant for us. Relevant means it will be used only in one place, that is S block. Kastner-Kellner cell. That you can directly mug up rather than spoiling your concept of 2 types of electrolysis. I'm teaching you only 2, not 3. So that the 2 which are important for us, from which questions come, conceptual questions come, they should also be that should not be contaminated. Check now. Electrolysis number 1 is inert electrode electrolysis. Inert electrode. The other one is attackable electrode. Attackable electrode. Attackable electrode. Inert electrode, attackable electrode. In the inert electrode electrolysis, what will happen? This is difficult one. This is lallu one. But people lose the marks here and do that. Why? Because good thing you mug up and easy things you don't want to remember. That is why people lose the marks in the attackable. Now focus on the inert electrode. Write a big A, write a big C. At anode, in aqueous medium, at anode, water will come. At cathode also water will come. Water is a competitor for both anode and cathode. Water is a competitor for both anode and cathode. Then, in the case of inert electrode, for example, at anode, anions come. Anions means if F minus comes, then water wins. F minus loses. In all other cases, water loses. Except with F minus. Only F minus is the person who will allow the water to get oxidized, preferably. Otherwise, the other anion, whosoever the anion is there, Cl minus, Br minus, any anion is there, they are going to win. Similarly, at cathode, cations come. Who are the cations? Sul. Sul means S block and aluminium. Sul versus water, water wins. In all other cases, water loses. In all other cases, water loses. One more thing. If you ever get sulfate, nitrate, dilute conditions, sulfate, nitrate, carbonate, phosphate, immediately cut them. They are not going to participate in any electrolysis. Done? Why, sir? They are already in the highest oxidation state. They are already in their highest oxidation state. They are anions also. Anions go to anode. At anode, we have oxidation. At cathode, we have reduction. So, sir, if they are already in the highest oxidation state, if their stomach is already full, they will not eat anything further. They cannot get further oxidized. So, bhaiya, directly I will cut them. They are not even the competitors. They are not running in the race. So, this is about the inert electrode. What about attackable electrolysis? Very simply, I can show attackable electrolysis. For example, we have two electrodes, one copper, other also copper. Both are dipped in copper sulfate aqueous solution. Both are copper electrodes. Both are copper. Try to understand. Akada electrode is platinum, gold, etc. Inert electrode. Less reactive electrode. Happa. Remember Happa? Hg, Ag, Pt, Pd, Au. After that, Pt, Pd, Au. The people who don't even react with oxygen. The people who can react only and only they can react with. Only and only they can react with aqua regia. Such kind of people I'm taking who don't react with anyone else. Such kind of electrode is inert electrode. In attackable electrolysis, copper is there. Both the times the electrode is same as the ion in the solution. Now what will happen? Focus on the board. At anode, copper become copper 2 plus 2 electron. At cathode, copper 2 plus becomes copper by taking 2 electron. As simple as this. Simple. At anode, copper become copper 2 plus. At cathode, copper 2 plus become copper. So what will happen to copper 2 plus concentration? So sir, copper 2 plus concentration will remain unchanged. Why? Because if copper become copper 2 plus and comes in the solution, copper 2 plus will become copper and deposit at the cathode. So if one copper 2 plus come, one deposit, 2 come, 2 deposit, 30 come, 30 deposit. So at an attackable electrolysis, there is no change in the concentration of the ion present in the solution. Am I clear? So there is no headache. Whatever you take, metal in metal solution, anode same, cathode same. And anode cathode is a metal. So the metal become metal plus anode, metal plus become metal cathode. Simple reaction, no problem in the electrolysis, in the attackable electrolysis. Clear? Reactive electrolysis, attackable electrolysis, whatever you want to say. Inert electrode we need to practice. Going on the next slide for the practice of that. Taken a screenshot. Done. Net copper gain is also 0. Vijay, kya bakwas hai yaar ye? I don't understand what you are trying to understand, because that is nothing like it does not make any sense. Copper gain kya hota hai? Kuch bhi bakwas. Then you have the audacity of typing also. Chaliye, going ahead. Clear? Here we have taken the battery. Battery means direct current. Ask your physics faculty what AC/DC means. Clear? If you still don't know what AC/DC means, ask them. They will tell you. Clear? Done up to here. Going ahead. Now, which kind of questions they will ask you? Check. Aqueous NaCl I can discuss. I will discuss molten NaCl, which is going to be very small. It will end here itself. Then I will discuss, let's say, aqueous copper sulfate we can discuss. And we can discuss H2SO4 concentrated. And we can also discuss H2SO4 aqueous, that is dilute. These much will be enough for your understanding. Clear? Aqueous NaCl first. In aqueous NaCl, who are the ions? Na plus ion is there, Cl minus ion is there. 1 second. Sodium taken. Enough. Na plus ion is there, Cl minus ion is there, and water is there. These three people are available. Aqueous means water there always. I will write big A, big C. I will write water here also. I will write water here also. At anode, who comes? An ion comes. Cl minus will come here as a competitor. Wrestling will go here. We will see who will win. At cathode, cation will come. So Na plus will come here. Now I will apply the logic that we have mucked up in the previous slide. This concept I will apply there, bhai. This concept I will apply here. So bhaiya, F minus versus water, Sul versus water. Slowly you will see now. F minus versus water, water will win. Is this F minus? Yes or no? Is this F minus? Yes or no? No, sir, it is not F minus. We are not blind. It is Cl minus. Very good. If it is Cl minus, who will win? Sir, if F minus there, water wins. If anything else come, water will always lose. Water will lose means Cl minus wins. Similarly, Na plus versus water. Sir, Sul versus water. S block aluminium versus water. Water wins. Sir, it is S block element. It is S block element, sir. So water will win, sir. Really very sorry to say, water will win. Understood? This concept you have to mug up. This is the concept you have to mug up. Just like you mug up physics. Just like you mug up physics. In the same way, you will mug up this concept also. Sir, we don't mug up physics. Everything you mug up in physics. What is the force, electrostatic force? Sir, K Q1 Q2 upon R square. How? Batao. How to find the resultant? Mugged up, sir. How to write the free body diagram? Mugged up, sir. What is M into G? Why? Everything mugged up, bhai sahab. Newton's law of motion you have mugged up. After mugging the concept, then you apply the concept. That is called logic. So don't try to violate that. Don't try to violate that. Just because physics is there, unnecessary mugging also you will do. Just because chemistry is there, unnecessary concept you try to apply for which you have no idea what is the concept, what is a mugging. Mugging means if I ask you to mug up the product of this reaction, that is mugging. I am asking you concept you should know. Clear? Chaliye, focus on the board. Focus on the board. Hansi, focus on the board, otherwise this will also become weak. Focus on the board. Cl minus H2O. Now focus what will happen at anode. At anode, Cl minus will become Cl2. Why, sir? -1 to 0. If you are getting -1 marks, then you start getting 0 marks. It is oxidation, na? -1 to 0 means increase, na? So this is your anode reaction. So which gas evolve at anode? Sir, chlorine gas evolve at anode. Now, cathode reaction I am writing. Cathode reaction, cathode. Check. At cathode, what is happening? At cathode, water is getting reduced. Check. Water getting reduced. In water, very carefully you have to check. I'm not going to repeat. Those who are having difficulty in understanding, make sure that you focus upon the class properly, because I'm going to explain something. It will go over the head if you don't listen properly. Hydrogen is in +1, oxygen is in -2. I want reduction. So -2 of oxygen is already minimum. It cannot be reduced. Hydrogen +1 can get reduced to 0. That is H2. So which gas evolved at cathode? Hydrogen gas evolved at cathode. Done. How to write the reaction? This reaction, if you can, you should mug up. H2O plus. How many electrons? Think about it. Sir, logic, logic. But after that, mug up only. Hydrogen +1 to 0, 1 electron. 2 hydrogen, 2 electron. Great. H2 comes out and 2 OH minus will come as it is. So 2 H2O will give you, will take 2 electron, will become H2 plus 2 OH minus. Sir, how 2 OH minus came? Water is H plus and OH minus, na? Water is H plus and OH minus. So 2 of the H plus got reduced, 2 of the OH minus will come out as it is. If you understood the logic, very good. If you did not understand, even better, because you have to anyway remember it. I clearly told you before explaining the concept. Done, bhai. This reaction need to be remembered. Remaining reactions you can write, but this reaction need to be remembered. If you are worried about, sir, how can we remember so many things? NEET is not for you. Leave NEET exam. NEET is not for you. If you have the so much complaint is there from the life, but you want to become the most successful people in the country, you don't deserve that success if you're not ready to work for it. In very simple, clear-cut words. Clear, bhai? If it hurts, work properly. If it does not hurt, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because after a certain age and certain time of humiliation, humiliation does not hurt. You become immune. Antibodies get developed not only against corona, but against scolding also, humiliations also. Clear, bhai? Seroselective blood you will get. Now, focus on the board. Okay, bhai? Molten NaCl. Molten NaCl or melt. Fused NaCl also. Fused NaCl, molten NaCl means Na plus there, Cl minus there, but water is not there. Sir, if water is not there, then what? If water is not there, there is no confusion. At anode, Cl minus becomes Cl2. At cathode, Na plus becomes Na. Cathode reduction, anode oxidation, game over. No problem at all. Aqueous copper sulfate. Aqueous copper sulfate means aqueous, water, Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. These are the candidates. Out of that, one person was worrying about, sir, so much syllabus is there, how can I complete? They were already in the highest oxidation state. They could not read anything further. So they are out of the race. Out of 16 lakh aspirant, at least 12 lakh people are like this only. They keep on crying the whole year. When the teacher is teaching also, they are still crying. So they are actually not reading always. So what happens? Sulfate is outside the race now. Can he ever get oxidized here? No chance. Now what happens? Water and copper 2 plus. Water and copper 2 plus. At anode, at cathode, in both case water will be the first candidate, and at anode anion is not there because of some people like this, some 12 lakh 30 lakh aspirant like this. Those people will be able to qualify who will not quit in the middle, who will not start crying, sir, so much syllabus. Those people who will read the syllabus, whatever they are able to read, 70%, 80% will be able to qualify, because competitor is not reading at all. That's why I'm saying complete whatever you are able to complete. Don't take the tension, sir, something is left. Your something is left. For someone, everything is left. It's a competitive exam. It's a preferential discharge theory. Someone has to get the seat. Someone has to get oxidized. If you will not get oxidized, someone else will get oxidized. So don't be sulfate. Understood? Don't be sulfate. Done? Next, at cathode, you have water and copper 2 plus. At cathode, you have water and copper 2 plus. Who will win? Who will win at anode? Sir, sir, no doubt. Because of the stupidity of the others, we will win, sir. Others will not read, we will read, we will win. No doubt at all. Water wins. Water versus copper 2 plus. Here the competition is there. Sul versus water, water wins. Is this S block element? Is this Sul? No, sir, this is not Sul. This is not S block element. This is not aluminium. So here water loses, because except S block element and aluminium, in all other cases water will lose. Sir, what will happen at cathode? Arey bhai, you very well know what will happen at cathode. Can you tell? What will happen at cathode? Can you tell? Sir, at cathode, copper 2 plus takes 2 electron, become copper. Cute, nice reaction. Over. At anode, water get oxidized. Same story. Water has oxygen in -2, hydrogen in +1. Hydrogen, bhai sahab, cannot get further oxidized. He had 1 electron, he has given. Leave him alone. Oxygen has -2 charge. It will get oxidized to form O2. So O2 gas released. Total reaction if I write, so H2O gives you O2. Now 2H2O, because O2 I want, I will write it in a nice neat manner. In the next slide, wherever the next slide will come, you will be able to copy. So what will happen at anode for water? So here 2H2O will become O2. O2 will come out plus 2O, O2 came out. How many hydrogen? 4. So 4H plus comes out as it is without any problem. How many electron transfer? -2 to 0, 2 electron. For 2 oxygen, 4 electron. So 4 electron goes out. So bhaiya, coming back. This next slide, don't worry. Next slide, I will explain something more in detail. Faraday's law will come. This idea clear? H2O wins here, cathode wins there. You need to remember what will happen when H2O wins at anode, when H2O wins at cathode, because remaining reactions are easy to write. Sir, is there no chance for the sulfate? There is no chance of the sulfate to get selected? Chance is there, bhai. If you are listening to what I'm trying to say, if your concentration in the class improves, if the concentration of the sulfate in the class is more, even sulfate can get oxidized. But enough hard work required. H plus, sulfate, now water you will cut. Sir, why you will cut water? Bhaiya, when concentration is high, that means around 98% H2SO4, for example, we are taking. 90% H2SO4 we are taking. More than 50% is the concentration. That means water is less than 50%. Now water is less than 50% means water is limiting. So water I will cut. Sulfate and H plus is there. Who will win? Sir, here again no competition. At anode, anion. At cathode, cation. So what will happen here? H plus will become H2. Here sulfate will become H2O8 2 minus. Try to recall Marshall. This was the preparation method of H2O2 in the hydrogen chapter. This is the only one exceptional case where the sulfate will get oxidized. but for that exceptionally high concentration required. So otherwise, generally, if nothing mentioned, if concentrated not mentioned, only aqueous mentioned or dilute mentioned, then you know the story very well. H plus versus sulfate versus water. Sulfate I will cut here. Don't ask the doubt again and again, ki sir, why you did not cut the sulfate here? Because sulfate was having high concentration. We cannot cut sulfate now. He is the dominant species now. Here, when sulfate is not the dominant species, sulfate will be cut. What will happen at anode? What will happen at cathode? Anode only water, cathode H plus. So at anode, water become O2. At anode, water become O2. At cathode, H plus become H2. One more question they can ask you. They can ask you about the medium. Check. If OH minus produced, the medium become basic. If H plus ion produced, if H plus ions produced, medium become acidic. Medium become acidic. So this kind of question also they can ask you. Basic common sense questions are there. Done by. At cathode, hydrogen gas plus OH minus. At anode, water will come. Oxygen gas plus H plus. At anode, oxygen and H plus. At cathode, hydrogen and OH minus. Check. For some people, they will not understand what I'm saying, because for them, hydrogen and H plus are same. Hydrogen H plus are same. For some people, Mahabakwas. Hydrogen is hydrogen H2. H plus is H plus, hydronium. Clear? Similarly, this is O2, this is hydroxide. Nothing is same. Done by? Done? Clear? In H2SO4, no change in the medium. Sir, why no change in the medium? Check. Check. In H2SO4, no change in the medium. Acidic, basic, nothing. Why? Hydrogen, H2O becomes oxygen plus H plus. H2O becomes oxygen plus H plus, and H plus become H2. So basic common sense is there. H plus getting produced, H plus getting produced, H plus getting consumed. So overall, there is no change in the H plus bhai. There is no change in the H plus bhai. Sign, very time pass question. I have ignored enough number of times. Now I will have to remove you from the meeting if you again ask the same doubt. Bilkul bakwas question, not relevant to whatever we are dealing right now. And this thing you should understand. I read each and every message. If 15-16 messages I have ignored, you should understand that by yourself. Time pass you don't have to do, yeah. More things are there, important things are there to read. Why lallu doubt you are asking of LKG, UKG class? What time pass we are doing in the class, bhai? Focus properly. Water will give you 2 plus 4H plus 4 plus 4 electron. Now try to understand. 4 electron, 4 electron, 1 O2. So 4 mole of electron means 1 mole of O2. Yes or no? Yes or no? And mole of electron I told you is called Faraday. So 4 Faraday charge, 1 mole O2 will come. Clear? In other words, 4 into 96500 Coulomb charge, 1 mole O2 will come. Clear? As simple as that. Similarly, at cathode, I am saying at cathode, water takes 2 electron, will become H2 plus 2 OH minus. Same to same. I will multiply the whole thing with 2. If I multiply the whole thing with 2, I will get 4 H2O, 4 electron, 2 H2, 4 OH minus. What will happen now? Sir, 4 Faraday, sir, 2 mole H2. Check. 4 Faraday, 2 mole H2. My question is, I get 11.2 liter H2 at STP. Find charge passed. Find the charge passed. 11.2 liter H2 at STP. Find the charge passed. Very simple question, bhai. Very, very, very simple question. Try to understand. Solution of the question I'm writing here. Moles is volume of the gas at STP upon 22.4 liters. So batao bhai, 11.2 liter by 22.4 liter is equals to 0.5 moles. Understood? Half mole. What we understand? We understand 2 mole undi, 4 Faraday undi. 2 mole hydrogen, 4 Faraday charge. 2 mole hydrogen, 4 Faraday charge. 1 mole hydrogen, 2 Faraday charge. 2 mole 4 Faraday, 1 mole 2 Faraday, half mole hydrogen 1 Faraday charge, 96500 coulomb. Easy, easy bhai, easy. Now we have started with the Faraday's law. Now without the heading, I've started with the Faraday's law. Done, done, clear. Going to the next page, going to the next page, focus, going to the next page. What is Faraday's first law? First law statement you will read from NCERT. Statement you will read from NCERT, and NCERT statements are given. First law, I'm writing the formula and numerical that they ask. Weight deposited is equals to molar mass by N. N means valency factor or electron transferred. MNIT upon 96500. This thing, M by N by 96500 is called Z. So this is Z. So ZIT. What is Z? Z is electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent. If they ask you to find electrochemical equivalent, simply divide the molar mass by the charge, divide by 96500, you will get the answer. For example, if I take, for example, Zn2 plus, so molar mass of Zn2 plus by 2 into 96500 is the answer. Approximately, if I take here, let us say 65 for copper 2 plus, let us say around 65, 66 we can take. Okay, bhai, NCERT example, 65 by 2 into 96500 is called electrochemical equivalent. This is the value of Z. Done, bhai. Electrochemical equivalent. What is I into T? Are bhaiya, current into time is called charge, na? It is called charge. Current into time is charge. Charge. Current into time is charge. But the charge must be in coulombs. Charge must be in coulomb. So if you by mistake find in Faraday, make sure that you multiply with 96500 to convert it to coulomb in case you want to apply this formula. Where this kind of formula is useful? Question is, find weight of copper deposited when 96.5 ampere current passes for 10 seconds in CuSO4 aqueous. Let's say the molar mass they are asking you to take 64. For simplicity, they can ask you this kind of molar mass, 64, let us say. What you will do, sir, W they are asking is molar mass. How much is the molar mass, sir? 64. How much is the charge? Charge is 2. Copper 2 plus has 2 charge. Copper 2 plus will have 2 charge. So 64 by 2 into I is 96.5. Time is 10 upon 96500. This answer will come in grams. One more thing they can do, given mass by molar mass. Think about it. If I shift molar mass on the left side, then W by M, given mass by molar mass will be moles. Moles will be IT upon N into 96500. This also they can give us. This also they can give us. Question clear? Faraday first law. NCERT solved example type of model. NCERT solved example type of model. Taken the screenshot, bhai. Then I'm going ahead. Easy one. Direct values you have to put. I, T, check what I have put. M by N into I into T upon 96500. Direct formula I have put, I will get the answer easily. For example, now I place same charge passed through Al3 plus and Mg2 plus. You have to find the ratio of moles deposited. Ratio of moles deposited. Very simple. I have written this thing, moles 1 by moles 2. Now imagine charge is same. Charge same means IT upon 96500 cancel. IT upon 96500 cancel. IT upon 96500 cancel. Only N left. So I can say valency factor 2 by valency factor 1. What is the valency factor? Charge on the ions. So check bhai, moles of aluminium 3 plus, moles of Mg2 plus deposited will be equal to charge of Mg2 plus by aluminum 3 plus. Just opposite. Whatever is the mole ratio, opposite is the charge ratio, that much you will get deposited at the same charge passed. Easy. Easy. Done. This is second law. This is second law question. Naga Sai for 3 hours, you can do for 3 also, but that time pass not required in the class. If you get doubt, post, I will tell you how to do. Clear? For 2, if you can get 3 also, you can get. But the class relevant questions only will be discussed, which can be asked directly in the exam. Okay? Mathematics is not my concern right now, it takes time. I want to explain chemistry. Done? Chaliye, going ahead. In case they give you W1 by W2, it will be equal to E1 by E2. So what is E1, E2? This is equivalent weight ratio. That is molar mass by molar mass, valency factor 2 by valency factor 1. This thing is Faraday's second law mathematical form. So if same charge is passed, then the weight deposited is the ratio of the equivalent weight. Molar mass by charge divided by molar mass by charge. Simple funda. Clear? I don't think any problem will come. Why, sir? Why you think problem will not come? Because you got the mole ratio here. And you know moles is given mass by molar mass, given mass by molar mass. So given mass ratio you can find from here by putting the molar mass also. Or you can directly put this formula, you will get the answer. Done? Previous year question bank, you will search, you will get one question of this. Clear, bhai? Direct formula based question. Now, if 1 Faraday charge passed, one equivalent or E gram is deposited. This is the direct question they can ask you. 1 Faraday charge is passed through copper 2 plus. How many equivalent of copper deposited? 1. 1 Faraday charge passed through aluminium 3 plus. How many equivalent of aluminium deposited? 1. 1 Faraday charge passed through water. How many equivalent of hydrogen deposited? 1. Always 1 equivalent deposited for 1 Faraday charge. Direct question. You will not apply brain. You will not try to derive it. Truth is not going to change. That's the definition of 1 equivalent. That's the definition of 1 equivalent. So if you are planning to change the definition, please change it, but after you complete your NEET exam, because otherwise I will get confused what to teach you, what not to teach. So if you are planning to change the definition, please change it next year. And tell me also, next year I will teach that definition only. But for this year, this is the definition. Don't change it. Time for proving is not there. Clear? Main track sheet I have proved, so that is not the problem. In main track sheet I have proved, that is not the problem. For long-term girls and long-term boys, this time I have no problem. But seniors, please restrict yourself to what I'm telling right now in case you don't know all these things in detail. Detailing is not required right now. Done, bhai? Next. This is about the Faraday's law and all. Take the screenshot if you want to take. Quickly. Take it, bhai? Done. Any other slide I will send in the group, whichever you will ask me at the last. Okay? Going ahead. What to read from NCERT, I will show you on the screen. That's why I have the NCERT here, but you need to be a little more patient if you want to learn something. Otherwise, time pass only is going to happen. Number 1. Now we are starting with the conductance measurement. Conductance measurement happens in the conductivity cell. And conductivity cell has AC current. Try to understand. Electrolysis DC. Conductivity measurement AC, alternating current. Conductivity measurement happens in the alternating current. Here one more thing is there. Cl minus versus water. Water must win, but it loses due to high over potential, or in the bracket you can write high activation energy requirement. This funda also they can ask you. Cl minus versus water, we very well know when we write anode, shortcut we have understood ki Cl minus versus water, Cl minus wins. Except F minus, always the other ion will win. But if you check the SRP value, which you will not obviously check, you have to trust me because time is not there. If you want to pass your time, you can check in NCERT, whole page is there. If you check the value of SRP, you will understand that water must be winning at cathode, at anode. Water must be winning at anode. But actually Cl minus wins. Why? Because water is a neutral molecule. He requires more energy to start reaction. Activation energy required. Activation energy in this chapter is called overpotential. So because of this overpotential thing, Cl minus versus water, beta, everything will be told to you. Whole page in NCERT is there, it will be told to you. What was not told? Everything is told. Okay, bhai? That's why it is called revision. But remember it. Don't forget. Conductance, conductivity cell, AC. Few questions. Firstly, they will ask you resistance proportional to L by A, physics. Resistance is equal to resistivity into L by A. Reciprocal of resistance is conductance. This is resistivity, this is resistance, this is resistivity, and this is resistance. Resistance is in ohms. Resistivity will be in the terms of ohm meter inverse. Ohms meter inverse. Simple dimensional analysis. A reciprocal of resistance is conductance. So 1 by conductance is equals to 1 by conductivity, that is kappa. That same kappa, Telugu kappa only. So Telugu kappa will jump from here to there. So kappa is equals to C into L by A. So this is conductivity. C is conductance. L by A, length by area, is called cell constant. Other symbol is G star. Cell constant G star. Units, length meter, area meter square. So bhaiya meter inverse will come. Conductance is reciprocal of resistance. So ohm inverse will come. That is also called as Simon. So the symbol is S, capital S, not second, Siemens. Conductivity will be ohm inverse meter. So bhaiya Simon inverse. Clear bhaiya? 1 second. Here it will come meter. Done bhai. Dimension analysis satisfied. Clear? Conductivity Simon meter inverse. Done. Which kind of question they will ask you? They will say ki resistance is 100 ohms. Resistivity is given as 10 ohm meter. Find cell constant. So simple funda is there. 100 is equals to 10 into L by A. So L by A is equals to 10 meter inverse. Lallu questions like this are there in NCERT solved example also. This kind of questions can be asked. Going to the next page. Take the screenshot if you want. Very lallu thing. I don't think screenshot also this page deserves. But if you feel like nahi, I want to write, you can write. Done? Done the bhai? Before slide to beta over. Prabhas over. Over Prabhas. Bahubali over. Next, molar conductance. Check bhai. Molar conductance, simple lambda m molar conductance. Another thing is there, equivalent conductance bhai. Equivalent conductance is lambda eq. Lambda m is kappa into 1000 by molarity. Here kappa is in Simon centimeter inverse. Here molarity is in molarity only, and you will get lambda m in Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So understand, your job is to convert meter inverse into centimeter inverse and meter square into centimeter square. Similarly, lambda equivalent is going to be kappa into 1000 by n. For example, they say you have to find the lambda equivalent of Al2SO4 whole thrice. Al2SO4 whole thrice lambda equivalent. That is equal to lambda equivalent of Al3 plus lambda equivalent of SO4 2 minus. Sir, what does it mean? You will understand once I will write this example. If I say to find lambda m of Al2SO4 whole thrice, it will be equal to lambda m of Al3 plus into 2 plus lambda m of SO4 2 minus into 3. Try to understand, the stoichiometry get multiplied in the case of molar conductance, and no one cares about the stoichiometry in case of equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance of barium chloride will be equivalent conductance of barium plus chloride. But in molar conductance, equivalent conductance of barium chloride will be equivalent conductance of barium plus 2 times the equivalent conductance of chloride. Understood, bhai? Clear? Now, if you want to write SI unit, SI is kappa by C, but kappa will be Simon meter inverse. SI unit, if I write SI unit, lambda m is kappa by C. C concentration is mole per meter cube. Meter is the SI unit of length and meter cube is the SI unit of volume. Kappa is Simon meter inverse and lambda m will come Simon meter square mole inverse. Done, bhai? If you want SI, but you will never want SI in the numericals because this formula you will use for the numericals. Convert centimeter, meter to centimeter and solve the question as simple as that. Done, bhai? What else they will ask you here? What else they will ask you here? They will ask you alpha. Alpha is lambda MC by lambda M naught. Lambda MC by lambda M naught. What is lambda MC? This is lambda MC only. At a concentration C, how much is the lambda molar conductance? That is lambda MC. Lambda M naught is found using Kohlraasch law. Is found using generally Kohlraasch law. So alpha is lambda MC by lambda M naught. Screenshot. If I write HCOOH, dissociate to form H plus in COO minus, HCO minus. Then if this is C, this is 0, 0. At equilibrium, we say C minus C alpha, C alpha, C alpha. So Ka comes C alpha square upon 1 minus alpha. Approximately, if you take as 1, it is C alpha square. So alpha will be equal to root of Ka by C. But here, alpha you already know. How much is alpha? Alpha is lambda MC by lambda M naught. So this way you can find the value of Ka also. Ka is equals to C into lambda MC by lambda M naught whole square. Understood the idea up to here? Understood the idea up to here, bhai? Understood the idea up to here? Clear? Next, effect of concentration on lambda and kappa. So understand, if concentration decrease, that means dilution is more, conductivity will always decrease. Why? Because ions per unit volumes are decreasing. Concentration of the ion decrease. Ions are the charge carrier, na? Ions are the carrier of the electricity here. If the ions which are the charge carrier are getting reduced, conductivity will get reduced. Lambda m is kappa into 1000 by concentration. Now concentration decreases, conductivity decreases, but effect of concentration is more. Effect of concentration is more. So kappa also decrease, concentration also decrease, but kappa decrease due to concentration. Concentration not decreasing due to kappa, kappa is decreasing due to concentration. So concentration is a more dominant factor. So I will not take care about kappa and 1000 in the numerator. Concentration decrease, lambda m increase. Concentration decrease, lambda m increase. So we can simply say concentration less, conductivity less, but molar conductance more. Screenshot. Lambda m versus root C. Two kinds of graph you will get. One is for the strong electrolyte, straight line graph. Formula lambda MC is lambda m naught minus A root C. Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation we call it. And A depends upon type of electrons. Depends upon type of electrolyte. For example, value of A for NaCl, KCl, LiBr, etc. all of them same. Value of A for MgSO4, CaSO4, etc. same. Why, sir? check properly. Mg2 plus SO4 2 minus 2 2 type, calcium 2 plus Mg SO4 2 minus 2 2 type, NaCl, KCl, LiBr, all of them are 1 1 type. So charge of cation, charge of anion, if they are same, cation, 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 anion, 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 charge same, value of A will be same. This is for weak electrolyte, like CH3COOH example given. So if I want to find the lambda m naught of CH3COOH, I can simply say it is lambda m naught of CH3COO minus plus lambda m naught of H plus. As simple as that. Lambda m naught, molar conductance of acetic acid, is equals to molar conductance of acetate plus H plus. Done. Take the screenshot, then I'll give you one example. Done. Now check. Which are the examples we will focus in the NCERT also? The examples in the NCERT, solved examples in the in-test questions, all of them you have to do. All of them you have to do. Okay, bhai? Check. First one, example 3.4. Resistance they are giving. Resistance of conductivity cell this much KCl 100 ohms. Resistance of the same cell filled with this much KCl 520. You have to find the conductivity, molar conductance, etc., etc. Never get afraid of the question in this way. Why? Because this question is only and only formula based, and formulas you very well know now. Check. First one, resistance. We know only one formula. R is rho into L by A. So resistance is 100. Okay, bhai? Resistivity, how much given? Resistivity given. The conductivity of 0.1 molar KCl solution is 1.29. Conductivity is given to us, and conductivity is 1 by resistivity. So resistivity will be 1 by 1.29. That is the conductivity. Check. Resistivity is 1 by conductivity. Conductivity given 1.29 into L by A. So you got the value of L by A. L by A is equals to 129 meter inverse. Done. Now use this L by A, put this L by A in the next equation and get your answer. Now they are asking conductivity. Conductivity kappa is C into L by A. Conductivity we have to find in new case. Kappa 2 we have to find. Conductance is not given. Resistance, new resistance given 520. So bhaiya conductance is 1 by resistance. Conductance is 1 by resistance. And L by A, pick from there, that's your answer. L by A, what you have just now found, that is your answer. Same question as it is came in the previous year JEE Main. Okay, bhai? Done. Done. Next, once you got kappa, then they are asking molar conductivity. Molar conductivity is lambda m. Lambda m is kappa into 1000 by m. So how much is kappa? Sir, kappa just now you have found 129 by 520 into 1000 by molarity you will do. Yes or no? Bole bhai, yes or no? Any problem? Satyanash, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Why, sir? Why wrong answer? Listen carefully, bhai. Listen carefully. This was meter. This was also in SI unit. And here I said, if you want to apply this equation, kappa into 1000 by m, kappa must be in the terms of centimeter. Clear? So how much kappa came? 129 by 520 Simon meter inverse. You have to convert to centimeter. So you will write, sir, 129 by 520 Simon by meter. Simon meter inverse. How much is 1 meter in centimeter? So sir, 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So this is Simon centimeter inverse. This value you will have to put here. This value you will have to put here. So kappa you will find simply equation based. Kappa you will find C into L by A. But what Satyanash happened? Kappa was in meter inverse. You have to convert to centimeter inverse. Sir, what is the method? Simple method is there. Meter in the denominator. Meter in the denominator. Then multiply meter as 100 centimeter. Put meter as 100 centimeter. You got the answer. Put there. Then your answer will happily match. Now your answer will happily match. So kappa is how much? Kappa is, sir, 129 into 10 to the minus 2 upon 520 into 1000 upon molarity. Sir, molarity given 0.02. This is your answer. Done, bhai. You can see the NCERT solved example. Very easily you will understand. Done. See, they converted into centimeter inverse now. They converted into centimeter inverse. Alternatively, converted into centimeter inverse. Done. Done. Then only you cannot use lambda m equation without converting to centimeter. As simple as that. Clear? This question you can try, lallu question. Very lallu question. Looking lengthy, but very lallu question. Okay, bhai, all this thing covered. Then which examples I am going to discuss are these examples. This one example you have to leave. This cannot come in the NEET exam. It's not objective question. Now, last. Which kind of question they can ask? See, this one. Chala important. Several times came in the test. Very most important question here. In lambda naught of NaCl, HCl, NaAC given to you this much, you have to find for HAC. Check how to find. NaCl given. Na plus Cl minus value given as 126 something. HCl, H plus and Cl minus value given as 426 something. NaAC, Na plus AC minus given as 91. Sir, what do I need to find? Are you able to understand? NaCl given, HCl given, and NaAC given. So Na plus Cl minus, H plus Cl minus, Na plus AC minus given to us. HAC. They are asking H plus AC minus how much? Very easy. What you want? Sir, I want H plus. Who can give you H plus? Sir, this equation number 2 can give me H plus. Equation number 2 can give me H plus. No problem. Write equation number 2. Complementary Cl minus came. I don't like him, but he came complementary because I wanted H plus. Cl minus will also come. No problem. AC minus who can give you? Sir, AC minus can be given by third equation, sir. AC minus can be given by third equation. No problem. Equation number 3. Complementary Na plus came here. Complementary Na plus came along with him. Third equation contain Na plus also. So this Na plus and Cl minus nalayak, they can be removed by subtracting equation number 1. They can be removed by subtracting equation number 1. Clear? So the answer is 2 plus 3 minus 1. So that is 426. 426 plus 91 minus 126. This will be your answer. Around 390 will come. Around 390 will come. Clear? Done? Done, bhai? Beta, breakfast kar lo yaar. You have your breakfast. Okay? I'm not saying anything. Am I saying that you have to attend my class? No, na. I'm doing my job. You don't want to do your job, I have no problem. Because we are not human beings, we are machines. We don't have to take breakfast, only you have to take. Am I right? Anna? You might be standing and teaching the class of 1 hour 45 minutes without taking a rest and drinking water in the middle also. I'm sitting in my room right now. This is for my selection. I'm teaching for my selection. I will get selected after all this. Anna? I will become a doctor after this. If you don't know the priorities right now, you are sulfate. Sulfate will remain sulfate for the rest of their life. Nothing can change. Attitude cannot change. Na? Teachers can change, institute can change. Who will change the attitude? Chali bhai, next. Whenever this topic will get over, then only I am going to go. You want to leave? I have no problem. Am I asking you to stay? Nahi na. So jao. Who said? What do you want? I should not teach this. Because of your stupidity, I will make the remaining more than 1100 people attending the lecture right now. 799, 800 and 400. Around 1300 people attending the lecture. 2-3 stupid people are not going to stop the lecture because of their stupidity. Okay, bhai sahab? Those people will attend, they will keep on attending. No problem at all. क्या नालायक बैठे एक से नमूने बैठे हैं आता भी कुछ नहीं है पढ़ना भी कुछ नहीं है nothing they know nothing they want to read also and this time wastage what you have done in that one question could have got over. This was your breakfast time. Anji, the conductivity of this much acetic acid is given to you. Calculate the dissociation of lambda naught for acetic acid is this much. ठीक है भाई? Lambda naught given to us 390.5. Very good. Lambda naught given. They are asking dissociation constant Ka. I know Ka is equals to C alpha square. For that I need alpha. Alpha, if you try to understand alpha, alpha is lambda mc by lambda m naught. Lambda mc by lambda m naught. How much is lambda mc? Lambda mc we have to find using these values. Using this value. Sir, how to find? Only and only one formula. Try to understand. Whole topic is formula based. Each thing has one formula. Kappa into 1000 by C. Sir, where is kappa? Here is kappa, conductivity. Simon meets centimeter inverse. So 4.95 10 to minus 5. Multiply 1000 upon concentration, this much, 0.001028. You will get the value of lambda MC. Lambda MC you will put here. Lambda M naught is 390. So this value 4.95 into 10 to minus 2 upon 0.001028 divided by lambda M naught is 390.5. This is your alpha. Once you got alpha, this much. Once you got lambda M, then you got alpha. Once you got alpha, put C alpha square, you will get the answer. So should I do 1 minus alpha also? You can do, exact answer will come. Even if you don't do, approximate answer will come by taking it approximately 1. Like 1 minus 0.1 is around 0.9, 0.8. I am taking approximately 1, answer will match. Approximate will match. Exactly don't try to match. Exactly will not match. Clear up to here? Done. Any problem, samasya, pida? Very important examples. These examples you have to do from NCERT properly. Done. Done. In battery and cell, two things only. One, in the case of discharge of lead storage battery, PbSO4 is produced at anode as well as cathode. In the lead storage battery discharge, remember, discharge of the lead storage battery, PbSO4 is produced at anode as well as cathode. And PbSO4 and on anode becomes Pb on charging, and PbSO4 on cathode becomes PbO2 on charging. So on discharging, Pb become PbSO4, PbO2 become PbSO4. Read this from the NCERT. And H2SO4 consumed. H2SO4 consumed during discharging. During discharging, PbSO4 produced, anode cathode both, and H2SO4 consumed. Opposite is true for charging. Opposite is true for charging. How much H2SO4? 38% H2SO4 is the 38% H2SO4 is the electrolyte we are using here. It is a rechargeable battery, also called as secondary battery. And last thing here, in fuel cell, combustion reaction happens. Combustion reaction happens which generate potential difference. Efficiency chala high efficiency is there of the fuel cell. And if they ask you how much is the efficiency, तो भैया efficiency chala high efficiency is delta G by delta H. Efficiency is delta G by delta H. You can write in the NCERT here, efficiency is delta G by delta H. In corrosion, what you will read? One important thing, this last paragraph in corrosion you will read. Last paragraph of corrosion you will read. What you will find here, how to prevent corrosion, statement type of question, bisphenol coating, painting, galvanization, all these things are given in the last paragraph. Sacrificial electrode, all these are given in the last paragraph. Done by slides you will get in the group. Now those who have to go, you can go. Any doubt is there, for that WhatsApp number I have given. Very important chapter, you could realize very well. Without any break from 7 o'clock up to 9:05, without any break, if I have taught a topic, it is extremely important. Clear, bhai? You need to read it. And if you don't realize the importance of this chapter as much as your teacher is realizing, bhaiya, 1300 people, 1400 people have attended the lecture after 9 o'clock. You can understand how many people were attending before that. Where do you stand in the competition if you will not do your own work? Clear? Now, what to do from NCERT? All the solved examples and in-text question. One thing I can tell you, any question outside NCERT solved example in-text question model will not come in the exam. Either NCERT solved example model will come or in text. Same question might not come, but model will be same. Clear? Most important topic, conductance. Don't waste your time in the Nernst equation too much. Don't waste your time in the Nernst equation tough questions. Done by, do the assignment properly. Slides I will send you in the group. That's all. Tata, bye bye. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Slides you will get in the group. Slides you will get in the group. Okay, bye. Video off. Audio video off.